What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another one of my first impression videos, discussion videos. That's what we're going to call them, I think, from now on. First impression discussion videos to a brand new song called La La Love from Cosmic Girls, or WJSN, whatever you want to call them. And that's going to be my intro because I'm trying to crank out a bunch of videos today just so that they're done because I got the day off from work. One of the rare times that I've not had to work today, or not had to work over the last 2.5 weeks. So very interested for this. Obviously, Cosmic Girls, a very interesting group, doing lots of fun stuff with their music. So I'm going to do what I do, of course, and share my initial thoughts on this song. And I encourage you guys to do the same, whether you guys like it or you don't like this song. That's perfectly fine, because I'm going to tell you if I like this song, and I'm going to tell you if I don't like this song. So if you want to join the community that we're building here, then subscribe to the channel, because I got plenty more videos where this one has come from. So with all that being said, let's get this song started. I think it's really funny, the whole little SBS date timestamp watermark thing just kind of popped out when they started typing on the typewriter. It's the little details sometimes. Trying to figure out that's not quite the direction I was thinking the song was going to take. That's an interesting, although it makes sense, like that's kind of, if you were gonna you would kind of, it's kind of typical. I like this. I'm getting some like retro vibes in this song too. I'm gonna finish that whole thought on that whole little transition and crap in the review portion of the video, of this video that I'm recording. I think that's the best place to discuss that. I'm enjoying the journey on this song. This is a good one. Is the retro sound that I'm hearing in this, like some of the instruments, like the little synth and the drums a little bit, and that like only in the chorus? Or the pre-chorus and the chorus? I think it is. Which, you know, if the retro thing is in the chorus only, that would make sense, because the chorus is like supposed to be the, you know, most interesting point of the entire song. So
in the flesh, it glowed in my heart. I cut it down.
well, you know, even though the, and then my video player was just gonna play Happy for me afterwards, which I would be perfectly fine following up with that song, but even though the setting of the song, because it's a carnival, right? That's kind of the whole setting for the music video for the most part. Isn't really the most, you know, outer space, cosmic kind of thing still there. So, you know, that whole cosmic girls theme still continues with all their music videos, which is good, because the instance that, you know, outer space themed stuff and that is not included in a Cosmic Girls music video will be the day that I become very, very sad, to be honest. But that was good. That was a very nice song. Trying to say right now where I would kind of like rank this as far as, you know, favorite songs from Cosmic Girls, but it's not one of my ultimate favorite ones, because ironically or coincidentally, I think that's probably the better word to use, because I get this, all of my videos, all the music videos that I've downloaded to record these, my reactions and all this stuff. The video player was going to play another Cosmic Girls video after that, and it was going to play Happy, which is personally, I think, my favorite song from this group of all time as of right now, because, you know, they've still yet to release another song that can top that, but they might, they could. They're not, you know, a group that's going to die anytime soon, I don't think. So I don't necessarily say I would rank it as like one of my favorites. I'm not sure if I would really kind of maybe even put it in my top 5. It might be there, it might not be. I'd have to actually really think about that. But that's really that. So actually, I just got the question of the video. So I think that's a perfect opportunity to break away from this video, take a break, give you guys a question of the video so that you guys can read it and answer it and discuss down in the comments below. And I will be back with 1 or 2 things to discuss a little bit more in depth with this song. I said I was going to talk about the whole transition from the verse to the chorus in this review segment of the video, in the final half of the video. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start off with that, and then that also kind of does play into yet again one of the larger just things that I enjoy about this song as a whole. But despite all that, I don't necessarily say specifically that I would say that this is my favorite song from this group. But you know, it is what it is. Definitely one of I think it's up there, kind of, sort of. I still have to kind of think about that a little bit more, but we're not going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about this song specifically and that whole transition, because I did say that the whole going from a, or at least what they did in the whole transition was kind of slow the song down, break it down a little bit, you know, give the song a little bit of a breather, some time to settle and relax a little bit before they kicked it back up for the chorus. And that transition from, you know, a high point to a high point with a low point in between, or going, you know, high point, high point, that whole sort of, you know, movement, that's pretty typical. I don't think that that's necessarily something that is super like groundbreaking or crazy or impressive or anything like that, but at the end of the day, it is something that is super effective, and it actually did a really good job of, you know, kind of, I don't know necessarily of building up the chorus, but at the end of the day, when the chorus, at least for me, when the chorus does kick in, when the like the first note of a percussion, or, you know, and then the synth kind of comes in at the same time, when the music track and all of that and the scene change even, you know, comes in, that kind of makes the impact and the introduction and the beginning of the chorus something that has, you know, a lot more weight behind it than if they had kind of just sort of like smoothly or gradually transitioned between from the verse to the chorus. So that's something that is super, you know, basic. You know, having effective transitions like that in pop songs is kind of important, sort of, if you want to make a chorus that's going to pop. And the chorus in this song definitely does pop. I think that's something that, one of the things that Cosmic Girls definitely has done pretty well with a lot of their songs, if not all of them, is that the choruses in their songs, in their promo songs specifically, like, they really pop. Whether it's a, you know, combination of audio visual aspects that kind of do that and emphasize that and make that pop, they do. And that's something that's really cool, something that I really enjoy about the group, that they, you know, execute on pretty well on a consistent basis. And the song is no different. They do just as well with this song as they have with any of their other songs. So that's like the one specific kind of, you know, key element of this song that I really do enjoy. But taking that whole sort of flow into the entire, you know, context and the bigger picture of the entire song from the very first second all the way down to the, you know, final second of the song, is that sort of, you know, flow, or that sort of like movement and that dynamic in that sort of transition between the verse to the chorus is something that is actually pretty present within the rest of the song as well. I mean, the transition and the movement, even amongst the verse, among the different parts of the verse, the segments of the verse, those are pretty dynamic and different and unique from, you know, verse to verse, or even within the same verse too. So that's definitely something that's nice, having a song that isn't really like a linear path from start to finish, or one that actually has some pretty good differences and variances and like twists and turns in it, is like, that's kind of, at least for me personally, that's something that's important to kind of keep a song fresh and, you know, fun to listen to. Because, you know, having a song that's just like, you know, balls to the wall, crazy intense, or, you know, super sad or whatever from the beginning to the end without very much, you know, change, those are all nice songs too. But at the, you know, I think the songs that last more and don't get old when you listen to them are songs that have like a pretty good amount of, you know, noticeable variation in the song when it comes to, you know, like tempo changes, or just the feel of the song, you know, whether it feels fast or whether it feels slow, or whether the tempo and all that stuff in the song actually did change. You know, all of that stuff is really, really important to creating a song, I think, that's going to, you know, last and be more interesting beyond, you know, the time that, you know, in this case, the Cosmic Girls is actually promoting it on stage. You know, when this is actually a song that is in people's, you know, minds, when they're throwing it at people all the time, regardless of the kind of the song it is, it's going to be something that people enjoy and that they're going to be listening to, and that they're going to be, you know, streaming because people want them to win music shows and stuff like that. But when all of that's done, this song is going to be one that, you know, I personally will go back to listen to because it's that enjoyable compared to, you know, other songs that have a more, you know, linear flow to them, which aren't necessarily songs that I specifically would choose to listen to over, you know, songs that are more dynamic than like this one is. So those are the two sort of things that I, you know, really enjoy about the song. I could have sworn there was going to be a third one that I was going to talk about. I didn't write it down, but it came up in my mind as I was recording this portion of the video, but now I don't remember what it was. So I think that's where we're going to end it. So that's what I've got. I want to know what you guys think about this song, your, you know, honest thoughts on the song, whether you guys enjoyed it or you didn't. It doesn't really matter to me, of course, because I'm sharing my honest thoughts and I want you guys to do the same. I encourage you to do the same. So if you want to join that community, become a part of the discussion, keep up with everything that we're talking about in the future, then subscribe to the channel because I got plenty more videos where this one has come from. So with all that being said, let's get this. That's going to be it for this video, guys. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.